Okay, so today we are dealing with probably the most simplest recipe ever. You gotta have an Instapot, a bag of basically these are like frozen scraps. If you are cutting up vegetables and throwing your ends in the trash, then you are wasting a really good opportunity. So what you do is whatever vegetable you're cutting up, whether it's an onion, peppers, spinach, whatever it is, garlic, you put the scraps in a frozen bag, and when the bag gets full, then you're gonna make homemade vegetable stock. It's amazing. And all you need is filtered water. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to keep this like, it helps you get the vegetables out. I'm gonna keep those in the Instapot, okay? So all I'm doing is I'm going to empty, and I might have too many, but I'm going to empty all of these frozen vegetables in the Instapot. I have carrots, I have mushrooms, I have onions, celery, all kinds of good stuff. All I'm going to do, okay, so I have my frozen vegetable scraps loaded. You know, there's like some red cabbage in here. There's some spinach, local spinach, onions, peppers, zucchini, squash, all kinds of good stuff in here. And I'm going to also add some bay leaves just to give it some extra flavor. And all you are going to do is fill it up with water. And this is your Instant Pot. So the flavors are going to intensify. It's going to be some good stuff. So you want to cover the vegetables. I'm probably going to add a little more water. Okay, so I'm adding a little more water. I think you want to have, make sure the vegetables are fully covered. And this is it. This is it. Okay, so now all I'm going to do is put the top on, and you just screw it until you hear the, wait a minute, screw it until you hear okay, so you screw it, and put your top on until it's locked in place, and you will hear the noise. That's when you know it's locked. And you're going to make sure the vent is to the right and it's not open. So you're going to close the vent up top here. And I've had this thing for a while. I think I've dropped the lid and broke the top off, but it still works. Still works. Okay, so I have several different options here. I'm going to try something different today. I'm going to push it on the soup option. And it says 25 minutes, so I'll check it. It's on high pressure. And all you do is hit, oh, actually, no you don't. I haven't used this in a while. All you do is wait for it to do its thing. So it's warming up right now. It's already on soup, and I'm gonna let it do a natural release. I'm not gonna rush this because I want all the flavors to intensify. I want it to be really good and yummy. So I will come back and let you know if I needed to add more time, but right now it's on for 25 minutes. All right, homemade vegetable stock coming up. So once you get all your veggies in, I would just stir it a little bit. Okay, so we're ready to put the lid on. All right, there we go, locked and loaded. And we're gonna put it on soup this time. See how it goes. It's set for 25 minutes on soup on the Instapot, and it's at high pressure. I want to make sure this is turned forward and let's see what happens. Alrighty. Okay, so the vegetable broth is finished. It has been on a natural release actually for I think 32 minutes. So it's been in the Instant Pot for a while. And you see this right here, these things. This is where you can see the edge of that lid. You can sit your what do you call this thing? Your top. The top of the lid to your Instant Pot goes right in there. It's like a holder. Okay? All right. Wow, let's take a look at this. Okay, all the veggies are cooked down. I just want to see. Oh, it looks like the veggie is dark. It looks like it's dark. If it's dark, then I know it's like, you know, cooked enough. So I'm going to put a little in that glass container. You can run it through a strainer, but look at the color on that. So that's ready. That's my sign that it's ready. So all I did was use the soup. So all I did was use the soup cooking time. It cooked for about 25 or so minutes, and it's been in this pot for like 32 minutes, like on a warm. But this is the color on here. You see it has a deep brown color, so full of flavor. You can use this vegetable stock. You can store it in glass containers. You can also put it like in a ice tray, and you can freeze it in ice tray. You can put them in little freezer bags. Once it cools off, you gotta let it cool off. So I'm going to take all the veggies out, and there, you know, strain the veggies, make sure I squeeze them, get all the juice out of them, and I'm gonna have some homemade veggie stock. I have not bought veggie stock in a while now. I was using my scraps from my veggies, keeping them in a freezer bag until the bag gets full, and then I've been cooking them in my Instant Pot. Homemade vegetable juice, vegetable broth to use as a base for whatever you want to use it for. There we go, homemade vegetable broth. If you want to see more content like this is just a short little healthy cooking content. If you want to see more content like this, make sure you like and subscribe. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you on the next video. Gotta get my jars out. Okay, so these are the veggies after they've cooked in the Instant Pot on the soup button. And I kind of smash them down a little bit to get the excess vegetable broth from them. This is how they look when they're all cooked down. And I have several containers here that are full. This is an old pickle jar. It's a pasta jar. As you can see, it's a very dark broth. It's going to be really rich in flavor. And here's another, and this was a little small one. So this is all the vegetable broth that I got from a bag of frozen vegetable scraps. Homemade vegetable broth, ready to be added into like stews, or you can put it in your rice, or, you know, beans. I'm gonna make some lentils out of this. I'm gonna make a ramen, a base for a ramen. So all sorts of good things you can do with your own vegetable broth. No sodium, completely organic, nothing added but vegetables and water. Easy peasy, homemade vegetable broth. If this is content that you like, make sure you like and subscribe. If you have any comments or any questions or any suggestions for more videos like this, please let me know in the comments. Thanks so much for watching.